Friday afternoon. We got a special Friday treat for everybody. From Joliet, Illinois, we got Prison City Brigade.
Yo.
Yeah.
Howdy.
The Joliet. Oh, wait. That's $5 ticket. $5 ticket.
Cinco, cuatro, Cuba. Cinco, cuatro,
Prison City Brigade is a kick-ass motherfucking punk band from Illinois is what they are. And they've been here. They got into town yesterday, and they actually played the Lansing Correctional Facility. Sorry you guys couldn't go to that show. Maybe next time. And then you guys jammed out a little bit at the
Nighthawk.
The Nighthawk last night. Yeah, that was a lot of fun too.
That was dope.
That was dope.
Cool.
The whole day was dope, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite
really
the
dope
dope
day.
day. We'll be talking about that. The dope day. Dope day was yesterday. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the Prison City Brigade, and we're going to jam out a little bit. And then tonight you guys are playing at the mini bar in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great. Have you played there before?
No.
Oh, it's a great
I'm
place to play.
excited.
No, that's a fun place to play. That's the place that's upstairs, right? I don't know. Am I right? Yep. Yeah, mini bar. That's a fun place. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. No, you guys are gonna. That's a good place for a punk show. Is what that is. They got a nice little.
Awesome.
Yeah. And mini bar in Kansas City. Where's that at?
Kansas City.
It's on Broadway. Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you.
I'm not
but-
from here.
that's
I will
from
try to
Call
answer your
Uber.
questions to the best of my ability.
So, and then tomorrow night, I think you guys are in St. Louis, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're at the Golden Record in St. Louis.
The Golden Record.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you where that one's at either.
I couldn't.
No, I
either.
really couldn't. Yeah, thank you. Yes. It's on Earth in America. Yes. And we're starting a little bit late today because we've been eating and stuff like that. We've been living. We've been too busy living.
We've been chilling.
We've been chilling. And
and
we've been doing a
drinking.
little bit of day drinking, I think. I think. I know I have. Did you guys come straight here from Illinois?
For the most part, yeah.
Pretty
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there another stop after St. Louis, or are you going back home?
We're going
No,
home.
we're
man.
Going
going
home?
home.
Yep. About how many shows a year you guys play?
In a year or on average?
Like, wait, what?
In a year.
In a year, I don't know.
20 to 50-ish?
At least,
Yeah, all over the region, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All throughout the Midwest.
Yeah, throughout the Midwest. You guys are a kick-ass motherfucking punk band. I've been listening to punk since the 80s, maybe since the 70s. I can't remember. But you guys fucking kick-ass. I consider you guys a
kick-ass.
real-ass punk band.
Thank
You're for real. You guys are the kind of punk I like, man.
We appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Right
that's
on,
nice
right
of
on.
you. Hey.
No,
Let's go.
We try to stay
Yeah.
true to our word and live our word, you know? Like,
I actually interviewed you guys a few years ago, and you
say
don't
what
remember
you
it.
mean and mean what you say.
And that's funny because it's really funny how it's a small world because I actually interviewed you guys for a radio station 5-6 years ago or something, and you don't remember me, but
Was
when
it a written one?
It was a written one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was so we got a written answer to this questionnaire from Eric from Misanthropic Torment. We were on Misanthropic Records. And that's when you and I started talking. We had
Right.
talked about coming out here and
right.
At which
Or
point,
me maybe going out there.
yeah, exactly.
Yep,
We had talked about all that, and it
Yep.
just finally it all synced up.
Shit happens. And,
COVID,
but anyways,
COVID happened.
Vanessa had mentioned you guys were coming out here, and I was like, what? No way. And I was like, God, what a small fucking world this is, you know? And there you are.
You gotta shout out Vanessa at this point because without
God.
her, we would not be
Oh,
back
yeah.
this year.
Hell yeah,
Vanessa-
shout out
I love
Vanessa.
Vanessa
Shout
Hodges
out.
is the shit. Everybody should know that. Everybody
Her
in the world
vibe,
should
her
know that.
spirit, her drive. I love, like,
Badass motherfucker.
Yeah, and she's
she's
the one
inspiring.
that does all the correctional facility stuff. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
and they're
Absolutely
talking
inspiring.
about opening up. I mean, starting to do it in a second facility now.
Yeah.
Yeah, start looking forward
Yeah.
to a Prison City
Yeah.
Brigade prison tour. Yeah,
Yeah.
son.
Okay.
Yeah.
that was pretty heavy. When that really touched me yesterday. When that guy told us that's the most peaceful it ever is around there is when we're playing.
Man,
Yeah.
that
You know?
That really touched my heart.
Yeah, no, that kind of blew
Like-
me away. Because I
that
was,
was the one that got me because like that's what we do this for, man.
Well,
that's
like people have texted me and reached out to me since last night. And they're like, "So how was it? How was it?"
I don't know,
Texting the
man.
experience,
I
I cannot
can't
text
put
the
it
into
words.
words,
I
right.
have
you
to
know.
tell you.
right. Yeah, and it was just amazing. And Vanessa asked me to do an acoustic set, and I didn't know how my acoustic set was going to go with a bunch of tough prison guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's this guy? You know,
Yeah.
and so I was a little nervous at first, but they ate it up pretty good, man. And
You actually you had someone hardcore dancing for you.
Yeah.
on the
yeah,
acoustic
that's the first time anybody here
Hey, yeah,
ever
that
moshed
dude.
to my acoustic set. That's
What a
that. I
great
gotta
guy.
admit that.
I love mutton
Uh,
chops. He's
That's
And
awesome.
but no, that was quite the moving experience for me. It had to have been for you guys too. It was pretty amazing, if you ask me. And I don't know why my phone started talking to me like that, but it did. And
it's unsweetened. I love it. Oh my god. Yes.
so hopefully you guys come out and do that again.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were actually talking about it last night, how feasibly everything like that, the odds of us coming back to Kansas City and everything like that by the end of this year.
Last time we were here, we were talking about it being our new like second home.
Technically, it'd be
Yeah,
our third home. We
honestly,
have Columbus,
like-
Ohio, we have Indianapolis, and now Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
St.
so
Louis is
good
trying to
to
bring
us.
us in too.
But
Well, you guys are
Get-
always welcome here.
well,
Like-
getting back
Yes.
here, it may not be by the end of this year, but I could say right now, next year we will be back.
Yeah.
Oh, for
well, then
sure.
some of
Oh,
us,
yeah,
some of us should
absolutely.
probably
You
go
ain't
up
seen
there
the
and do a
last
show
of me.
too.
Come on up
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Chicagoland,
right.
let's go.
Right. So why don't we give everybody a little taste of you guys? And what's the name of this song? Let's turn you a little bit this way too, my friend.
I didn't want to block the possum. I can see him over my shoulder though.
Oh, you don't want to block the possum? We can move everybody over a little bit, can't we?
no, originally I
remember,
had the
they got a
microphone
camera
this
on
way,
me
so-
that they're gonna turn on.
There we
Yep.
go.
Anyway, this one's called Time and Fear.
Time and fear.
also. I can't. We need more of
Yeah,
Eddie's
we need
vocals. I
more of
couldn't
his
hear him at
vocals.
all.
We can't hear any of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was so confused. I was like, whoa. Oh, so, but they can hear him out there?
You guys are champs, man.
They can hear him out there, though?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay. At least, good thing we kept it going. It's good.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I fucked up. I tried to get it, like, timed, but, you know.
So, the mix out there sounds wonderful. Trust me on that. All right. Well, don't trust me on nothing. Don't trust nobody in this world, Ratchet, okay?
I don't trust no one, especially not.
Can't trust Grandpa, then who can you trust?
Hey, Grandpa, drop the beat.
Nobody.
So, I'm
My grandpa's
Oh, my grandpa's dead. Oh, my grandpa's dead.
That's such a happy song.
Oh my God, I'm so happy we
No.
synced up on that.
So, what brings you guys to Kansas City? Did you actively look for somebody out here? Did somebody come up to you? Woo, baby.
You do our booking, so like you should probably answer that question.
Essentially, so last year we were out here. We played at Blip Roasters, met up
So
with
I just show
Vanessa.
up.
And Vanessa had asked about us playing at the prison. However, with them only doing it on Thursday nights, we had to try to coordinate logistics, all that, and it finally synced up to where we were able to take the time off of work, come out here, play the prison, and then obviously we're not going to drive 8 hours here, 8 hours back. So we basically built a run off of it.
And have you played Kansas City before?
Yes, last year was our first time actually. We were at Blip Roasters.
Blip Roaster.
Oh, I
With,
remember that.
Space
No, I
Jockey.
remember that.
You
That was
guys
a
are
fun
dope,
place.
too.
No, I didn't. For some reason, I didn't go to that show. I don't remember though. I was going to go to that show.
You said you were going to, but I think you had something family related.
Something
going on.
happened. Yep. I remember that. I remember that now. What a dick I am, huh? Jesus.
Bad Nick.
God damn it. So, we're running behind all day today, and
Yeah.
but we had fun, right?
Oopsie doodle.
To be fair, we're on punk time.
We're on punk time. That's right. I'm completely unprepared, just like I always am. It's just like all my live videos. I get teased about that all the time. You should practice sometime. It's like I don't even know the song, dude. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a part of a podcast and everything, and it's so unscripted to where I have to look at the other two hosts and be like, guys, can we try to figure out a formula here?
They were not on track sometimes.
This
yeah.
is fatally
Your
live
guys'
for a
first few
reason.
episodes
I
were
want
a
to see the
disaster.
warts and all. I want all the mistakes. That's what Fatally Live's all about.
Oh yeah, that's
just
why
this
my TikTok handle is raw and ratchet because like
raw and ratchet. So
completely unfiltered.
so let's meet everybody. Paige,
Yo.
but at night you're Ratchet on the stage.
am.
Yes, you are Ratchet. And
Well,
you're
I'm always ratchet in here as well.
oh, good for you. Yes, I'm always Trailer Park White Trash.
Right.
Yes, you're deep down
wear it.
inside.
You're
Yep,
in-
that's what I
it's
am.
it's not going anywhere.
Yep. How long have you been playing bass?
Since I was 19. So like
2 years now? Two whole
no,
years?
No, I'm in my 30s, painfully. So like 12, 13 years or so I've been
Good
playing bass.
Yeah, awesome. Did you start on bass?
No, actually, I started piano when I was 5.
Oh,
and
good for
then-
you. See, that's.
Yeah.
Is everybody noticing this common theme here with professional musicians? They played something in elementary school, right? That's a very common theme.
I played the recorder.
Well, it's something,
Cross buns, motherfucker.
and it rubbed your hands raw, didn't it?
But yeah, I've been
No,
doing
that was
music
not
since
what
I
rubbed
was
his hands
I actually started when playing live as a rhythm guitarist.
Oh, that's cool. Was it punk also?
Punk and ska. I was in a ska band for a
Oh,
while.
ska.
Yeah.
Way faster.
Shout out to Suicide Machines. Love you.
I love playing ska. Ska bass is fun, dude.
Yeah, I actually started out as their bass player, then we got a really good bass player, so I was like, I succeed.
Oh, yeah.
I will play
Yeah.
rhythm. Like, you by all means.
Yeah, go
please-
for it, dude.
Please play bass.
At the comments right now, I see Tori's in there. I see my mom's in there.
Oh, there's
Hi,
people
Mom.
in the comments.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Don't,
Hi, people.
your mom told you not to say fucking, didn't
Shout
she?
out. Hi, Morgan. Hi.
Mama.
No, my mom
I don't
Oh,
know
okay,
if she's in here,
good for
but
her.
she'll see that at some point.
I'll say fuck all I want. She won't. My grandmother's been to one of our shows before she passed.
Well, that's
Her
awesome.
response was, I used to love acid rock.
Morgan's my girlfriend. I love her. Y'all could
That's
suck it.
my grandmother loved rum chata, to where they just left the bottle in bottom brew.
My wife's mom one time told us, I don't like that acid rock, like ZZ Top. I was like, what?
I wish I knew how to play the Brigade right now.
but punk guitars can't play anything, right?
I can't play shit.
Yeah.
You might be right with Eddie.
Punk guitarists always say shit like that. They always say, I can't play guitar. I can't play that song. I'm no good.
You know what? I am the equivalent of, I play a doctor on television.
See, that's the typical. He belongs on punk guitar because they always say that.
When I first joined this band, I was like, I'm like, it's A C D, A D whatever. I'm like
just
talking
a
in notes, and he's
word.
like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "The notes." He's like, "What number?" And I'm like, "Oh my god."
So you took piano lessons when you were 5.
Yeah.
Your parents had you take piano
Yeah.
lessons, and did you take them all through grade school?
Cold brew coffee, my guy.
Basically until I could join the school band, and then I joined school band playing saxophone.
Nice, nice. Do you remember how?
I bet I could figure it out again.
The reed stuff was hard for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a knack. You got it.
Yeah.
Once you got it, you got it.
But because I started off with piano and all the other kids were starting off like with their instrument, like I was
Right.
well advanced.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
you
I was
underst-
just always just
you could
dicking
say-
around on the saxophone.
You could already
playing
speak
like
music.
Simpsons and shit while they're still learning.
Oh, that's
hot
cool.
cross
Yeah,
buns.
yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
just like,
That's cool. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
already speak music. is what- yeah, that helps a lot. That's why so many professional musicians they
It's
play
in my
they
DNA at this point.
yeah,
There's
they
no
played so many.
escaping it.
They played something in elementary school, and so they learned the language of music. You know, like I played trumpet. You know,
I can't explain it, but I understand it. Like I can't relay it to you, but like
Some
it just,
instruments make sense, some
it's
do
just
not.
in me. Like
that must be it. So, I don't,
that's the possum.
Hey, it's me.
I can't remember your name.
Just Possum, Jose,
Possum.
whichever one.
No, your real name, Possum.
Real name?
Yeah,
Jose.
Jose.
Oh.
Jose, can you see?
Get him out. Get him
Yeah,
out.
buddy.
Let's go. No, I love it. I love it.
No, I love you, Jose. And Possum, why? Well, wait a minute. Wait. Why Ratchet?
Why Ratchet?
Yeah.
Well, my first choice of nickname for the band, Eddie was not.
Oh, okay.
comfortable.
Wait. Eddie insisted on nicknames.
Well, no. I insisted on a nickname, and Eddie said that he did not feel comfortable calling me that on stage.
I cannot call you that on stage at all ages shows. I am sorry.
I wanted my name to be Cunty. I thought it was cute.
Cunty.
Cunty.
That's an awful name.
I would have said
I
like.
thought-
That would
cute.
make me really uncomfortable
See,
too.
Cunty's
So we
good.
said
I
it
would
on
said like.
Ratchet, but
You could have
like-
gone
No, I like
stripper
Ratchet.
name with
I
it,
like
been
Ratchet.
like Cunt Dracula or something like that.
I would always feel like somebody's gonna beat me up if I called you that. I would. I'd be like,
Fair, she could probably kick my
she told me to.
She
I-
could
I- every time I
absolutely
said
kick
your name,
both
I'd be
our
like, she told me
asses,
to.
sir.
So yeah.
It's only because I turned into a feral
Hell
little
yeah,
creature.
son.
Okay, so I'm sorry I asked that question.
But why Ratchet? Because I'm a ratchet ass bitch. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. Like it's.
Oh, so it's real. You're from South Side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a bitch named Ratchet. Yeah. and
Hell yeah.
and so Jose, is there a reason for possum?
I love possums.
You don't eat them, do you?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He also likes scream at his own ass.
Is that really why? Because you like
Yeah,
possums?
pretty much. They were a misunderstood animal. They're just like people think that they're like common rodents and disgusting and shit like that. And I was always like, I think the little guys are fucking cute, you know?
They'll eat like something like 3,000 ticks a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
We
those
eat
things that cause
possums.
Lyme disease?
Yeah, and my woods out there are full of ticks, so I love possums, dude. No, we actually try to attract them here.
They're North America's
You know,
only marsupial, and people kill them because they think it's like a rat. just because of his tail and stuff. I'm like, bro, they just have anxiety. Leave
Well,
them
you know
alone.
about their magic.
Well, the other thing is, I want to throw this out there in regards to like the possum and everything like that. Is if
And
you
that's why
hit
I'm
one
Ratchet
accidentally,
Raccoon.
please check their pouch because they may have babies in there.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
Then you take them to your nearest animal shelter that can take them. If
Wow.
they cannot, they will get them to an animal shelter that can take exotic
Or like
pets.
a
But
wildlife
you know-
sanctuary.
They say that possums have this magical directional ability. Like if you're lost in the woods, just find a possum, and he'll direct you right to the middle of a road somewhere.
I'm just a bard.
That's a roadkill joke.
Yeah. What?
That was a that was a roadkill joke.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Damn
I
it.
know. All my jokes are stupid. That's
No,
why. That's why.
no,
that's
your
why I
joke
have a
isn't
show.
stupid. I'm just
No,
slow.
no, it's me. Trust me, it's me. So
I saw the chance and my ADHD brain went, joke.
what instrument did you play in school?
Actually, I started off on the tuba.
Oh,
and,
that
like,
is
the
very
sousaphone.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and the sousaphone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, did you ever play in like in a Mexican band?
No, I want to.
Oh my
and I
God,
probably
those-
still could if I
Those
wanted
guys
to.
are so badass, dude. We were talking
Thing
about that
is,
earlier.
if I were
They-
to do mariachis or something like
those
that,
are the
it would be
best rhythm
singing it.
sections ever. I mean,
Yeah,
those drums.
no, they're-
No,
oh my
dude,
God.
they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm telling you, musicians, if you want to learn how to be in a rhythm section, go learn you some Mexican music. I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Hell yeah.
And
Some mariachi
and
was
holy
Mexican in
shit.
general. A lot of them.
Yeah, it's,
That's hard.
what I was saying.
Bro,
you
they
need microphone, dude.
dominate ska music. Are you kidding me?
I was gonna say the Hispanic punk rock scene I've been discovering is
Oh
fucking
my
phenomenal.
god, and the metal scene
Oh,
too.
yeah.
The metal scene.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
they're,
my
they're
god.
Nuts.
But
On a burning body? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, bro, they're fucking nuts.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But their bass players are unbelievable. Their drummers are. I was telling these guys earlier that I believe that punk rhythm sections are the second best rhythm sections on earth.
No, have you met me? No, I am not.
No, well, you're not part of the rhythm section.
Yeah.
That's these two guys right here. That was for them, not you.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, I'm trash. Let me throw myself
No,
out.
you're a punk rock guitarist. You don't want the accolades. But
But we love you, Eddie.
but really, and that's because the number one rhythm sections are Mexican bands. They just are.
If I were to do anything on that front, it would more than likely be the singing aspect of it, because I actually really love like mariachi music and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
singing it
All right.
is a
He's
talent of
got a
Hold on,
mine that
He's
yeah.
a songbird
Time out really
of his
quick. I'm
generation.
I'm going to explain something to you all real quick.
I'm not doing it right now.
I don't know how many times that him and I have gone to karaoke, and I literally either post on Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook. I fucking quit.
No, he
Go ahead.
he picked
No, I'm not gonna do it.
he picked up the guitar last night and played at that open jam we were
Yeah, I
at.
played Ramshackle Glory.
And he started singing, and I was like, holy shit,
my
who is this
tattoo.
guy?
Hell yeah.
You got a
brother.
great voice too. You
Oh,
do.
thank you.
You got big ears, but you got a great voice
I
though.
do.
Yeah.
I made them bigger
Yeah.
because they weren't. It's called peacocking. That's how I got my girlfriend.
Peacocking. Yes. yes. So, how old were you when you started playing tuba and stuff?
Oh, 7th grade. So I don't remember how old I was in 7th grade.
Carrying that thing to school was something else, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
I was about
You might have
70
been a
some
little
odd
tiny
pounds.
little possum.
That
Yeah.
thing almost weighed as much as me.
Yeah.
The case was about as big as me,
Yeah,
so getting
yeah.
that onto the bus and
Yeah.
off the bus was
Yeah.
a nightmare.
But the case had wheels on it, didn't it? Little
Yes.
tiny wheels?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Little joke wheels?
Yeah, they would
Go ahead and try to push that,
stuck on
kid.
a pebble just like
Yeah,
any
yeah.
skateboard would, you know?
Yeah, that was just
terrible.
another reason to laugh at the nerdy kid. is all
Yeah,
that was.
exactly.
Yeah.
Which I was fine with. I didn't care. But the
Yeah.
thing was, actually, the story behind that, I didn't actually want to play that. I just kind of, it was by circumstance because I came into Illinois in 7th grade and I joined band because I just wanted to join and like start playing an instrument. I originally wanted to do percussion, but I didn't speak up for myself because I just didn't know, because they were trying to like tell me like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I couldn't think of anything. So I said trumpet at first, and then they told me that I was going to have to wait, and I was going to have to get my own trumpet, and I was going to have to get this and this and that, and I was just impatient, so I was like, I'll just do something else. And I was waiting, and then they said that one of the trombones needs to switch over to the tuba. And I was like, I'll just do tuba. She was like, oh, okay, then yeah, you just do that. I was like, cool. And then that's, yeah.
And you liked it, didn't you?
It's fun. I mean, if I were to actually give it effort, I'm sure I would like it a lot more. But the thing was, because I didn't want to originally play it, I just never put any actual effort into getting good at it. I didn't care.
That was like me and the drums. No offense. Me and the drums.
Well,
just
when I
never
got
clicked.
into percussion in high school, the teacher that I had, or the director, whatever the hell you want to call him, he kind of puts down anybody who has any sort of like demotivation because they're not liking where they're at. He just blames it on them and just says like, well, it's your fault for not doing better, stuff like that. And I'd be like, well, you know, I would be a lot more motivated if I had like some sort of initiative or like something, because I always just felt like nothing I did was good, even though I know I wasn't good at what I did. But, like, you know, it was like, hey, you know, I was trying, but it just seemed like I was just getting shit on. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. You're right. So I started just, like, I literally would just start playing out of time and stuff like that. Or I would just, like, make up my own stuff on, like, maracas and shit and just stare at him. It pissed him off. And that was, I will admit, very immature of me. I am not ashamed of that.
Well, you're what, 12?
Yeah.
I was in high school, so
Yeah.
I was, like...
Younger than 12.
16 or 17 when I did that.
It's still funny though.
Yeah. I do feel bad because that was a dick move. I was a child. But, like,
Oh,
I don't regret it.
Oh, well. So,
I'm sure
Eddie,
he was just frustrated with all the
why
dumbass
zero?
kids that kept on coming in like me who didn't really care that much.
The reason I go by 0 is because, one, when I first started skateboarding, 0 skateboards
Sorry, I
were
made you
all
my
I ever
therapist.
used.
So you're a big skateboarder.
No, I'm a horrible skateboarder. But the other reason I decided to go by 0 is because a 0 is neither created nor destroyed. It's just simply there. Which is my whole life existence. I am just there.
You are so punk rock, dude. Right? Is he so punk rock guitar?
No, that was very middle school edgy.
No, that was punk rock.
Damn,
man.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is 8 Mile, bro. Come on, you guys.
8 Mile?
You had to beat me to that.
But no, it's just like a
Zapatito
nickname
blanco,
that
zapatito
started. It's a nickname that started before I even started this band and everything like that. So I just kept it.
Punk's big with skateboarders, isn't
That's
it?
a good one.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's a pretty
Cannot be
dominant
created or
genre with
destroyed.
skateboarders,
We've
isn't
been
it?
to Skatopia twice. That's actually how I joined
No,
the
I
band.
actually never knew that. I never knew why you called
Skatopia.
yourself 0.
Now
That's
you know.
The first time,
Now you know
that's
why.
the first time I've ever.
I'm
yeah.
nothing, 0.
Yeah.
We get
see?
along so well because we don't exist.
We don't exist.
I get along so well
My-
because
my-
I have anxiety.
And
My
I'm just
my
an
name it means
absurdist.
nothing. My fortune is less.
But no, as Ratchet said, we've played Skatopia twice now, and luckily, you know, I didn't go into a bonfire the second time. Anyway,
Oh, just the first time.
yeah, just the
Yeah.
first
Oh,
time.
okay, that's pretty good.
Straight into it.
Onward and upward, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But no, like when it comes to punk rock and skateboarding, I'm gonna be honest with you, skateboarding and whatnot, I'll listen to anything as long as it has a good rhythm, a good beat that you can follow along to. Shit, let's go.
Yeah, I heard that. So, did you skateboard a lot?
Possum and I actually have our skateboards in the back of the van right now.
Well, there you go.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go empty my
just in
pool
case
out
we
right
find
now.
one.
We'll go empty the pool right now, Possum, okay?
Oh shit.
I think we're gonna sticker slap downtown Kansas City tonight.
Yeah,
Hell
right.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
should.
We got plenty of stickers.
I'm not opposed.
So you guys are playing with
spray
dirty.
cans.
You guys are playing with Dirty Water tonight, and they're really heavy into skating. I know that. I think what's his name, Orion. I think he's kind of popular I think he's more popular from his skating than he is his music, from what I hear.
Shit.
And their band, they're a great punk band. You're gonna love playing with them. You guys are. When I heard you were playing together, I was like, oh god, what a great fucking show that is, man.
To be honest with you, and this is maybe just me, when it comes down to going out of state and going to venues we've never been to before,
I'm being lazy.
I don't look up the bands we're playing with at all. I will look them up and follow them, interact, stuff like that. But in regards to their music, I would rather hear it live for the first time, because growing up, going to shows with my godfather and stuff like that, sometimes what you get on the album is different than what you're getting
Totally
live.
different.
And to be
Yeah.
fair, if you see us live, we are more sped up, higher energy.
That's my fault.
But
Yeah,
the
but
sped
when
up
we're
part is
live, it's a
100% my
vibe, you
fault.
know?
I get
Like,
carried away
it's a
so fast
vibe.
with
And-
these guys.
and that's why when we record music, we love doing it to where we're all recording at the same time, because what you get on our album is generally what you're going to get live.
Nice.
You know, I've run into musicians and bands before where their album was not what they
Right.
sent. So I would rather see the musicians live for the first time before hearing what.
With punk bands, there's a lot more of what you hear is what you get.
Yes.
You know, and that's the beauty of it. You know, it's just plug your guitar into an amp and go. You know, and get a kick-ass motherfucking drummer.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Son.
'cause yes.
I'm not gonna lie, without Possum, this shit would have already fallen apart.
Possum's a badass drummer, dude. When he was playing yesterday, I was like, holy shit, check that dude out.
He actually.
I have no idea how to take compliments. I'm so sorry.
There came to a point where I sat back down at the table. I'm
Just
like,
say
where
thank
the,
you.
I was like, where the,
Yeah, thank you. And then I just feel like, oh, yeah, I appreciate it.
So at Nighthawk last night, I sat back down at the table. I looked at Jeebus and I'm like, where the fuck's Possum? And I'm looking like, Nick didn't have a fucking drummer. God damn it!
Oh yeah, you jumped in with me last night. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right.
I was finding your little rhythms there. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I hear you.
Right on, right
A little
on.
bit of weird
my
no
little
effects
hiccup.
type riffs.
Yeah, my little hiccup that I got going on.
Nah, it's nice.
There's nothing wrong with me though.
No,
You know.
no, it's good stuff.
Yeah. So, anyways, what's this next song you guys gonna do?
What is this next song?
Are we doing truth?
Yeah.
You're not lying, are
I
you?
love it. Let's go.
Gonna
Right
give
on,
you
right
the
on.
Motherfucking truth.
Our truth?
Oh, truth.
No, it's
Our truth.
It's
truth.
technically Lizzo's
Sorry.
truth, but I mean,
Sorry.
like,
2/3 of this band are wrestling nerds, and Ratchet does not understand our
we
joke.
want truth.
no, I have no
We
idea.
want truth. Hold on. You know what?
What up?
For everyone
And they
watching
try to
live,
always
Ron
tell me
Killings,
references like I'm gonna
motherfuckers.
know it, and
hold
I'm
on.
like,
For
I don't.
everyone watching live, I'm gonna do this right now.
Shout out to my other lead singer and guitarist, Shy, Ron Killings, and Seth Rollins sucks.
Hey, but Possum, you know what? Say his name and he appears.
John
I
Cena.
believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. That's literally
Wrestling.
Joe Hendry's entrance theme. TNA, yep.
Tits and ass.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. All right, let's go, son.
Are you making the noise?
I'm making biscuits, boy.
Are you now making the noise?
Love
Okay.
you.
Apparently I got
There we go.
disconnected somehow.
No, you don't know. Okay.
It's water, I promise.
One man great till he gotta be great. I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% ratchet. Yeah, you know I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I got boy problems, that's a human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's a goddess in me.
I see you found the brown note.
You could have had a backpack, got a little beautiful way. I just hit it. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? One man great, so it gotta be free. Don't check me, don't think of my face. Best friends, and they got a restaurant. Shampoo, breath, get you out of my hair. Let's go down with the bottom line. You man, I'm a man, I gotta write it. Who's the heart is of the more exciting? Bum, bum, it on, bum, play. You're the break my heart, yeah, that breaks your heart. That you thought you ever had, and now you ain't from the start. God was thinking, you wanna hide this, I will never. I'll be your side to put the same. And say, don't you worry about no ring. On that finger, you can tell your friends. I treat out when they see you. That's okay, she already in my DM. One man great till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell her to in my face. Best friend send me down to the salon chair. Shampoo, but get you out of my hair. I'm a photo with the bum lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. To the hearse, see the there's something more exciting. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I win it. We don't fuck with lies, we don't do goodbyes, we just keep it running. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I win it. We don't fuck with lies, we don't do goodbyes, we just keep it running like I can't wait till they're gonna be free. Don't test me till it's just enough space. Best friends take me down and let's lunch it. Shampoo, but get you right in my hair. Red photo with a bomb lighting. New man on the base of Viking. Girl, I need something more exciting. Come on, beat out the one for me. And that's all I have to say about that.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Hell yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Why a man gotta be great? Tell they gotta be great shit.
Finally, some punk rock you can shake
That was
ass
fucking
to.
badass, man.
Hey, can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
The whole world just, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know,
Hell yes, make the world go round.
I went and listened to it out in the Netherlands just now, and it sounds fucking great. Just so you guys know, that
Nice.
sounded fucking great.
Nice.
Well, as good as a punk band can sound, I guess. Yeah. Right.
Compared to these two, I am trash.
Yep.
That's why when we had a lead guitarist, I did not play guitar.
Son, you're dumber than a bowl of ice.
You didn't used you used to not play guitar, right?
Yeah.
So
I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
there was
So
Yeah.
when we started the band years ago, and Ratchet came in after Skatopia,
Yes.
and we recorded our first album, I was playing guitar then.
Yeah.
Then we added a lead guitarist. We had a rhythm guitarist, and I got rid of guitar duties. And then the rhythm guitarist left. Our lead guitarist, he has retirement show, unofficially, but he bought 30 acres of land down in Alabama.
Oh wow.
So he left. And, well, we don't have a guitar, so I guess I'm back on guitar duty.
Well, there you go.
It's kind of been a full circle.
Yeah, we just continued as a three-piece instead of trying to replace him because one, we were sad that we lost him because we left
Also
him.
replacing him is
Yeah.
gonna be a bitch and a half.
There
if
is
we
no
ever
other
decide
Zach.
To do that.
Like,
It's just like,
I'm sorry, but there
nah,
is no
man.
other Zach.
I'm not gonna lie. I will say right now, if we will take a lead guitarist, but you gotta be up to Zach's caliber.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
like you're
very,
more, and
very,
you got to be
very
willing to
tough
like
thing
tour
to fill.
every now and again.
Yep.
Burn
Not
that
just
PTO.
in, like,
It's hard to
being
find
skilled
somebody.
At the guitar,
It's
but
hard-
his
it's always hard to
creativity, his
find
way of
another
thinking
band
with us.
member.
Yeah.
And also
One
the
that works
Especially
out.
one that
Yeah.
shares
And you
like
have to
the
be
dream,
as
the
cool.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
tour, to
And
do those
Zach
things, you
wasn't
know.
just a great
They got
guitarist.
to share
He
your
was
dream.
also
They
a
got to
great
be
person, and
fun
that
to
is
hang
what
out
we will
with.
need.
They got to be easy to get along with. They got to. I mean, there's so many. There's so
I mean,
many
like we're
things
all
to it.
easy. Like us three, we're pretty easy to get along with regardless. But like you
let's
got to
put it-
be.
Let's put it this way, all right? As Ratchet said, you gotta be willing to tour, everything like that. We don't play many local shows anymore.
Yeah, not really.
Well, you have to. I mean, you'll wear out your area if you play too many.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
yeah.
that was the
Bingo.
point we were starting to make, was that we were basically, what was it, like
One-
maybe
Yeah.
once every 2 weeks we were playing the Looney
Yeah,
Bin?
you know, you
Yeah,
You
we were
sh- you
playing the
should-
Looney Bin like once every 2 weeks, and we just
Once
decided
every
like,
3
yeah,
months
when
is what
everybody
you should
says like,
do.
oh, Prison City Brigade's playing. Well, if I miss them, I could see them next time.
Yeah.
Well, if I missed them, and I was like, well, yeah, of course, nobody's gonna care.
So
and
now-
if they go to see us, they're not gonna want to see us for another 2-3 months.
If
So.
you-
Like a lot of our friends also now have children and stuff, and it's a lot harder for them to like attend.
Well,
you know.
but that's just how it is, though. If you want your shows to be full, you do one show every 3 months in the same city.
Yup.
That's how you do it.
So, but
Yeah.
in regards to touring and everything like that, you know, it is beneficial and it's been great working with both these two.
Yeah, I can see that. No,
We figure it out.
Yeah.
We plan ahead, everything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a full band.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell when when I met everybody yesterday. I could tell you guys are easy on the road together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, these two jabronis are my brothers. Like
Jabronis.
jabronis.
Jabroni.
Jabronis.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Do you smell? Isn't that how he did it?
Yep.
Yeah. I love The Rock, dude. I
But
fucking
like honestly, like no, these two became my brothers. I don't know what I would do in my life without having
Dirty
either
Tom
of
all the
them.
way.
Again, with the wrestling references that she doesn't get.
I have no idea what the fuck they're
Yeah, I was
talking
wondering if
about.
you watched the wrestling too. No? I grew up watching wrestling. You guys probably have, because I was
Sting
watching
was my
like,
favorite wrestler, and I'm pretty sure he's long gone from the game.
I was watching Andre the Giant and
like a
Baron Von
lobster.
Rischke and shit like that. Randy Savage.
Lobster in space.
Who let Possum have a mic?
I'm
Who
a
let Jose
lobster
on the
in
mic?
space.
Was that Kyle? Yeah, that was fucking
That was Kyle. Someone get. They're not used to you having a microphone, Possum. This is actually the first time live
Oh
you've had
God,
one.
I'm so sorry.
So what time did your show start tonight?
I believe doors are at 7 p.m. at Minibar in Kansas City. We have load-in at 6 p.m. I know that much.
Right.
Other than that, I printed out a set list. I don't know if we're going to follow it because we didn't follow it last
No, we did
time.
not. I appreciate the A for effort, you know?
Hey, I even added a section that says bonus
Mm-hmm.
songs.
Appreciate it. I said A for effort.
You guys they rushed the stage on you guys last night.
They
Yeah.
came right up
Yeah.
front for the
Right
audience.
up.
That was a bit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, hold on. They didn't just like
Y-
bomb rush the
y-
stage.
right,
they,
and-
didn't just like come
Right,
up
right.
and
Well,
say,
but you know,
No,
yeah, in
No, they did.
in a nice controlled fashion
yeah,
that
yeah.
didn't freak the guards out. Right.
No, no.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, it didn't even freak me out because it just felt like we were playing a punk show, and
Well,
these
they
are just like
They say it surprised me
Punk
because
rockers,
you
you
know
know?
there's a lot of old men there and stuff too,
Yeah.
and they say that's the first time that's ever happened where everybody went up to the stage like that.
And they
you
call
know,
for an encore.
and they call for
everything.
they call for an
we got
encore.
an encore.
Yeah. So the punk band blew everybody's ass away, dude. That's fucking
the
cool.
whole experience, and as I said earlier, like people have asked me how it is, how was it. I cannot text a response to you guys. I would either A,
Right.
have to tell you personally,
Right.
or a phone call, or I'm gonna have to go Facebook Live because
Yeah,
the
it's-
response just like the whole
It was crazy.
experience,
Yeah,
I-
everything. Getting search coming in, getting buzzed in. You got to go
Surreal.
one door at a
Absolutely
time.
Surreal.
They check your ID and make sure that's really you
Dave-
on the
Dave
way
got in
in and
trouble.
on the way out.
Yeah.
So fun story. We're
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
we're talking about playing
Ask him.
Lansing
Ask
Correctional
him.
Facility
Ask
last
him.
night. So when we were going in
We-
last night,
yeah,
get over here. Come here, Jeebus. So last night going in, we had to give our full legal names, everything like that. This is Jeebus, by the way. Jeebus is our merch guy, our roadie, everything like that.
My
His
security.
last name is Molnick.
Evidently now it is.
Molken.
Somehow
Molken.
I blacked out, married Paige, and took her name.
Apparently, we got married, and
I
you
am-
took my last name.
I am
Like,
very progressive like
very
that.
progressive.
So
Very
apparently,
progressive.
Marcy.
Oh,
who-
honey.
Marcy, who runs the program and everything, gave them the same last name. And Jeebus almost did not get in, and yeah, it almost turned into a situation.
Yeah.
So we had to fake our marriage
Yeah.
for a minute.
Who's Melnick?
I had to vouch. I had to
She's
vouch for my
Melnick.
man. You know,
There
Get
was
him
this
into-
thing
get-
in Vegas.
to get him into prison. I
Well,
had to
then
vouch
you-
for my man.
And then Vanessa, shout out to Vanessa, she's awesome.
Oh yeah.
And she was like,
Again.
let's hear for Prison City Brigade, Ratchet, Zero, Possum, and Dave.
So essentially now, Dave's
So-
Jeebus's nickname in the band is his legal name,
Yeah.
David.
How did my legal name become my nickname?
Now your nickname's just Dave.
That's
Because
funny.
we didn't know your first name.
I honestly,
You
I
guys
honestly-
really didn't know his first name? You didn't know he was Dave?
And I forgot about it.
That is
I
hilarious.
learned it a long time ago and completely forgot about it. I was like, oh shit. Until yesterday, I was like, oh fuck, your name is Dave.
Oh, that's so awesome. Well, then they walk you in through the barbed wire fence and all that's 40 foot high.
Yeah,
and
razor
And then you
wire.
go on to the yard where the dudes are pushing a tire around and shit.
Yeah.
You,
You know what? I wanted to
Tried to tell him it rolls.
I wanted to hop in with them because I haven't been to the gym in a couple days.
Right. And
But I'm like, I don't think I'm allowed to.
yeah, no.
No.
And
Like we saw like two dudes, they were like mashing them out, and I'm thinking, can I jump in with them?
Yeah.
right.
like,
I know, right?
They were hardcore dancing, moshing, everything. I mean, hell.
I felt like
during-
jumping in too.
I mean,
yeah.
I believe during Yellowbird's set yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were like waltzing almost.
Yeah.
Right. but no, that's quite the experience. And then to see they got moved. The inmates get moved by the music. You know, that's what moved us is the way they were genuinely moved by everything we did.
We got giant underwear, signed giant underwear thrown at us.
By the way, who's
That might have been the biggest pair of onion underwear I've ever seen.
They've moved up to 4X.
Oh my
We
God.
heard last night they have moved up to 4X.
They were like this
Better
wide,
than
dude.
getting a bra thrown on stage, to be honest. Way
So-
better.
I'm going to buy a picture frame for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who wants to keep it? That's the question. Yeah,
That bitch is going on my wall.
All right, you can keep it.
I want to frame it, and I'm gonna put it on my wall.
But
Frame it, put it on the
even
wall.
cooler than that, like it's in my guitar case right now. It's not leaving my guitar case, but they all printed out a colored copy of the flyer that they hang around prison, and on the back it's a thank you
A
card.
thank you to all of us. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the lieutenant that was helping out gave us commemorative coins,
Yeah.
like challenge.
Oh,
coins.
thank you.
Challenge coins. You know what a challenge coin is? Do you guys understand what a challenge coin is?
No, I have
No,
no
I don't.
idea.
Oh, okay. A challenge.
I thought it
let's-
was like Pokemon, like a
let's-
badge.
Let's
Like,
say
I can control Pokemon under 10.
No, let's say you're in a certain division of the army, right? And they give all the militaries give them out, police give them out, firemen give them out, and they're almost like a medal. Like if you do a certain accomplishment, or you like if a fireman saves a person, he might get one for a certain challenge coin. If you go to a certain battle, you might get a challenge coin, and so then you're supposed to once you get a challenge coin, you're supposed to always carry it in your pocket. And that way, if somebody who is your brother or whatever has the same experience as you, they have that challenge coin in their pocket too. And if you're in a bar and somebody pulls out their challenge coins and tap it on the bar, whoever has one of those that doesn't pull whoever should have it in their pocket and doesn't pull it out has to buy everybody a drink.
If you trump the coin, they gotta buy the round.
Right? Yes. Exactly. Exactly. So
I'm going to say this right now because there were a few other bands that we work with back in Chicagoland.
I shook a cop's hand, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But there
We're
were
creating
there were
peace.
a few other bands in Chicagoland we had told
Yeah,
about this. They had
we're
been
creating
asking us
peace.
about it. They're like,
Creating
let us know how it
peace.
is. I'm going to say this right now. Pistol Party, you're next on this
Oh,
list.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
need
Hell
to
yeah,
be
guys.
there. Oh, you guys would love
You
it.
guys would
You
love
guys
Pistol
would
Party.
love it.
They're our new
and
homies.
I'll come be your
Same
crew
with
too.
Fishbone.
Yeah, dude.
Fishbone would love that
Oh,
place
Fishbone.
too.
Fishbone.
What is it called? Fishbone. Oh
Fish
my-
head.
Fish
head
head.
and the bones, right?
Fish head in the
Fish
yeah.
head in the okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so
And then
mean. I
Heavy
forgot their
Toll,
name.
like-
I'm so mean. I'm so
You-
sorry.
I'm sorry, but
Bro, they played the Mana cover. I have to like.
I don't know. I know we're probably the first out-of-state band. I don't
To
know
do
if
the
we are.
Lansing.
Yeah, do the Lansing. I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact we are the first 815-312-630 Chicagoland band. We are going to send Chicago bands down to Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Right on.
I'm the first new Mexican to play there. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You got their sticker on your guitar too. You put
Yeah.
their sticker on the. That is beautiful. Yeah,
Yes.
I've got it on my refrigerator. He's got a Sever sticker. Sever is the house band at the correctional facility.
And
Yes.
they
And-
were, first off, they were phenomenal.
They were phenomenal.
Yes, they were
I don't know
phenomenal.
if I can say their names on air or anything like that.
No.
But
Nope.
I'm
No.
going to tell you right now, nothing but love and respect.
Yep,
I
totally.
actually,
But
the guitarist there gave me some advice on my pedal board, which I'm going to try when I get back home.
also, he said that whenever that is shown, he wants it to be known that that sticker does not just represent the band that is in there. It represents that they are trying to create a movement to do something better for the prisoners in that place. Because of the fact that they want to see people reformed, they say that that symbol stands for the fact that music can change
They-
everything for
Yeah,
them.
They believe
it can
in-
bring
It's not
peace.
just a really
It
dope
can bring people
opportunity.
together.
It's a
It can
chance.
bring an understanding to people who never could in the first place. He said that anytime that sticker is mentioned or anytime anyone asks about it, make sure that that part is known.
That
I
music-
promised him I would, so I had to say it.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Rehabilitation is so not talked about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Reform-
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Literally, what we saw last night, not just love, energy, but it was respect. It was
Immense
unity.
respect.
It
Yeah.
was like a whole big.
Like I said, I felt safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming from Ratchet, you know, what's that tell you?
It's like safer than like most dive bars. Like
Well,
I felt safer there than most
the
like
guards-
sketchy, smaller dive bar places we've played.
I
with,
think it was
like,
one of the guards
creepy
that
men.
told us that those guys find our visit so special that if somebody was to do something to ruin it for them, that would be like the last thing they ever did.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know? And so-
Yeah, I could tell
Yeah.
that.
The
Yeah.
amount-
That is a
Like,
very
it's like-
sacred
it's like-
thing to
yeah,
them.
Thursday
it's
music
it's a
days
sacred
are like
thing.
sacred.
That's a good word to
yeah.
put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
not
they-
even just that, but after
That is one of those unwritten rules. Like,
Yeah.
you ruin that, you're ruined.
yeah.
But after
You
we were
might
done
as well be
playing,
on the snitch list.
we were getting rushed over to a side table that was on the exit. And thank you, Angel, by the way, from Pistol Party again for all the stickers and everything.
Yeah.
They came in handy last night.
Yes.
We had a whole spread of stickers. We kept telling them, hey, take one of each. Take one of each, you know? And they were having us sign that. They were having us sign their hats. And it's
Yep,
like,
yep.
these people, the residents there, actually appreciate what's going on.
Right, and they love it.
I felt like a
it
rock
touches them.
star.
It touches them deep in their souls. You know.
And I guess I can announce it here.
I also
There-
figured out that I need to figure out if we ever get any sort of famous, I need something easier to sign with because that is not ideal at all.
That's why I started just doing
I
my
did it like
Anarchy
200
R,
times and that was so bad.
my
So-
little Anarchy R tag, because I was like, wait, writing this out is taking too fucking long for how many, like, this is insane.
So it's come down to, I can say this live. There will possibly be some video. There will be some photos. Thank you, Vanessa, again, because she went through a class to
Yep.
be allowed to have her phone there.
Yeah,
And the thing is, they have to blur out inmate faces. You understand that. But
residents.
there will be photos. There will be video. And I believe, Nick, you recorded audio.
I recorded the audio. I haven't listened to it at all yet. I haven't had a chance to even open my computer yet. But yeah, I recorded the whole thing. I got 3 channels of it, and I just let it run, and we'll go through it later. And it looked good. I haven't listened to it yet though. But the bandwidth, it looked phenomenal the whole time.
So I will say this right now because we discussed it on the way after the show and everything. There will be a live from prison album EP that is streaming exclusive.
Sweet. All right. Well,
We
need
just
to
made the decision on that.
we
Hell
need
yeah,
to start
I love
getting you guys
that.
out of here
I was
for your
actually
show
gonna talk
tonight.
about that.
Okay. So I think you have 2 more songs. Is that right?
Yeah.
So why don't we just do them in a row? Okay, and then I'll come in and we'll say goodbye to everybody. We'll let everybody go. Okay.
Yeah, because we have to do this again in a little bit.
Right on, right on. Here's my favorite fucking punk band from Joliet, Illinois. Don't say Joliet in Illinois, because in
But, like,
Joliet,
it is the Joliet.
Illinois, because you'll get a $5 motherfucking
Yes,
ticket.
it is actually written in the rules that if you say Joliet or Joliet, you can get a $5 ticket.
That is so.
No shit.
So one of these days I want to go piss in Joliet and get a ticket. Right?
Hey, when you go to judges, let us know.
Right on. My wife won't let me do
Shout out
shit like that
Monty.
no more though. We'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
Prison City Brigade tonight at the mini bar.
So this next one's called One Shot.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh shit.
Secrets they hide, temporary, alright.
shit. Ain't that fun?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do
Y'all
you?
want to say fuck that? Wait,
Do
what?
you hear the people scream?
You ready?
Yeah.
Do you hear the people scream all among the bloody streets that our people policy is for inequality? When the beating of the court makes the rich fall out the bone, crowd like in a blaze and forth to the night we feed. It's been a way to freedom, dumber democracy. To show the beasts and bigots, give them homes underneath. This fight will not touch my rights, I'll revive the day. Do you hear the people scream all among the bloody streets that our people policy is for inequality? When the beating of the court makes the rich fall off the throne, bad guys in a slave can't force to the night we feed. They fought our boys for freedom, so the clowns can grab around. And Sam is now our leader, not the uncle, but the son. They mention their minds, but we see to the lies you feel. Oh, you hear the people scream all among the bloody streets that our people policy is for inequality. When you're beating of the court makes the rich fall off the throne. God lies in a place that forth of the night will see. Parker the politicians, Bundy the bureaucrats, Raider the homes worth billions, since their wealth don't trickle back. You live within means or will build guillotines, you'll see. Do you hear the people scream all among the bloody streets that our people policy is for inequality? When you're beating of the cold, they put it fall off the throne. God has in a place that forth to the night we see. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be set free. You can aim your phones at children and get away scot-free. Walk on body RTJ, there will be a judgment day. From the Rhino to the table, say okay. So what I'm trying to say is, eat the fucking rich. Fucking eat them. Woo! Num 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 num.
I fucking love you guys. You guys are such a fucking great band. Come on over here, buddy. Come on, Jeebus. Flip off the world for real, man.
Yes, son.
Fuck around, find out. Woo!
That's what happens when Ratchet gets angry.
Yes, man. Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, son.
Yeah.
As I said last night, the shit in the world's getting fucking crazy. Yeah, we're done playing. You come out from behind the drum kit.
Me kick drum. We kick drum. Well,
Without
fucking
this-
A, you guys.
Without Possum, this ain't possible. So let's get him around here.
Possum makes everything possible.
Give it up for the drummer of Prison City Brigade.
Yeah, buddy.
Apes together strong.
I'll give you some.
What?
My family will laugh at that one.
Well, Prison City Brigade, we kind of got to get you going. We're holding you up more than we should have. I had a great afternoon with you. I had a great day yesterday with you, too. This has been a great fucking experience, man.
Are you coming out to minibar tonight?
I am. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
And I believe Amber's going to be with me.
Awesome.
She was. Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know because we talked about it now. We talked about it this morning, and I feel like because she's working late. She's always working late. She was upset that she didn't get to meet you guys today. But she might not have been thinking that we're going to mini bar tonight, but we are. So
well, when you get there, everything like that, we will gladly sign anything, introduce ourselves.
Absolutely.
And you guys can't leave. I need a T-shirt. I still haven't got a T-shirt. Okay.
We got the merch in the van.
Right on, right on. And
All right.
I am Nick Nothing. You will find me on YouTube and on Facebook. I play bass and all this other shit, but I also stream kick-ass working class bands, and right here out of my basement. And this was episode 33, I believe. It's actually about episode 50, but 33rd like official. On the thing, official on the thing and stuff.
It's such a pain in the ass keeping track of the episode.
Dude, I tried to count the episodes once, and it was harder than you think.
See, like as I mentioned earlier, I have a podcast and everything. We're on season 3.
Oh my God!
And the reason why it's season 3 is because it's our 3rd year.
Right.
We stop after week 15.
Right, exactly.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. We stop after WrestleMania. And then
there you go. But anyways, please like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff. That's how this kind of stuff grows.
That like and subscribe.
Nobody gets paid for this stuff. We're just having fun. We're just faking it till we're making it is what we're doing.
Money?
And yes, and you guys are an unbelievable punk band. You're fucking the real deal, baby. You're the real deal, baby.
Thank you, Nick.
No, and I fucking love punk, man. There's nothing like it. Fuck the world. I have to say that at the end of a punk show.
I'm going to tell you right now, Nick, thank you again for having us.
Yeah.
This is a phenomenal setup and everything.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was
I got
my
to play
pleasure.
an orange amp. It'll probably be the only time in my life.
A 1975 orange amp. That's a pretty sweet one.
If I had money,
lucked
that's
into
where
that.
I'd go.
But anyways,
Hint, hint.
peace,
Birthday
love,
Love, peace, and chicken grits.
joy, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. Against such things there are no laws. So please be kind. We all got to live together. I love you. And until next time.
All I can say at this point, everyone take care of one another. And if you're in a dark place, anything like that, feel free to reach out to us. We're always around.